So anyways, guys, that's how I would do world domination.
No, that's a good plan.
Very good plan.
I think it's
Did you really have to wear all that leather, though?
No, I didn't have to, but it was aesthetically pleasing, and you know what? You gotta look good to play good, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the assless chaps are a vibe, if we're being honest.
Yeah, you don't want full leather pants in the jungle.
I am a strong believer that assless chaps should be in every world dominator's wardrobe, all right? It's just...
All chaps are assless.
I feel like it should be a law.
Not all chaps are assless. Most chaps are assless. The good ones are. Then, okay, there is an alternative if you wear a kilt. Anywhere something that's...
You've got a good point there.
I'm gonna fight you all. God damn it. Welcome in, everyone, to the very first session of Maelstrom, Reborn Into Magick. I've been planning this campaign for a hot minute, and these lovely, lovely people have, in fact, agreed to join in. So, I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Grim Jace. I'll be playing Adeline.
Hi, I'm Miss Lene. I'm going to be playing Glenn.
Hi, I'm Viggy, and I'll be playing Jimmy O'Donnell.
Hi, I'm Chaos. I'll be playing Leo Hart.
This is not the name I have on there.
That's not the name you have?
No. Wow, this is a great way to start this. Hang on a second.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mitchell, and I don't pay taxes.
Welcome in, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Hi, let's try this again. Let's do this again. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Boyo Beneath, our resident DM. Here we have, people who just I fucked everything up. Oh, drink my water. You reintroduce yourselves. I'm sorry. So, the short version of what happened last time in our session 0 is everyone died.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Session 0 TPK.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone died and then woke up in some weird restaurant and talked to some dude who offered them power in another world because they weren't supposed to die yet. So they just grabbed some mystical magical orbs that were supposed to transfer them into this other world to gain the power. That's really about it. Everyone died.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a few special rules for this campaign. The first one being you can gift players inspiration in your redeems down there. Everyone has the option to give people inspiration during sessions, which they are able to use to re-roll their own rolls. Also, if you've ever watched any of my one-shots, aka the one-pump chumps, you'll be very familiar with the Omen rule. For those of you who don't know what the Omen rule is, during this campaign, anyone can re-roll a natural 1. However, I keep that natural 1, and I can use it at any point during the campaign. And the last but not least, death saving throws, those are private. Only me and the player who's rolling his death saves know what was rolled. No one else gets to know. It will be a secret. Let's go ahead and get into the very first session.
Once upon a time, not so long ago, 4 ordinary people living ordinary lives met their end long before fate intended. Instead, they were given a choice. Continue on to the afterlife, or be granted a new life in a world on the brink of turmoil, gifted with the power to aid it. This is the choice they made.
After session 0, you all grabbed a random magical orb in order to be transferred to this new world. So you touch these orbs. A bright light blinds you. You blink, and the next thing you know, you are in a cave on a small beach. Very dark, but there's some illuminating light coming from above you. A soft blue glow. Behind you is water, the wreckage of ships. The water is very much a moving current going somewhere very fast. You all wake up on this beach. What do we do?
I don't want to
Ada's
alarm
gonna-
anybody, but why am I purple?
I don't know. But with that question, I will add you. Why is only half of me human?
Were we not people anymore? Like, my ears are freaking me out.
Ada's gonna stand up, look at her hands that look somewhat the same, and just like pull at her hair and look down and be like, okay, so my hair's white, but I feel pretty close to human, so I'm not real sure.
I have fur.
How about-
pull my pants forward and look down and be like, okay, that's still the same.
Describe your characters, if you please. Let's start with you, Miss Lene.
Well, I'm short. I'm a cute little kitsune, but my kitsune colors are most likely the same as my VTuber colors, green and purple. But I'm the same on the inside, but on the outside, I'm a fucking kitsune.
Adeline.
Or Ada.
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 She's got tan skin, white hair, blind looking eyes, but she's looking at everybody in their faces, showing that she can see. Half plate gold armor, and she looks somewhat similar, but also very fucking different. But she looks still human, just blind and white haired.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's very much like long curly black hair, about mid-back, very full-bodied beard. He's a satyr, so his lower half hair matches his upper hair, so it's really jet black fur. His horns are more akin to stag antlers, and they're very much pierced. There's various earrings in his actual horns, and he's wearing a leather vest with a symbol on it.
Leo.
From what I can tell, I am a half-elf of the drow variety. I have red eyes with glowing yellow iris, clean-shaven, long white hair, and he's wearing pointy gothic-style outfit at like a dark gray, muted purple.
All right.
So y'all look like fairy tale creatures, and I just got hair color.
Yeah.
I look like I just bleached my hair, and well, all right. And she's just gonna start walking out.
I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you're looking at. As I've stated, very much you're able to see everything there. The moving water off in the corner, wreckages of ships, and then very long hallways, very large hallways, cavernous areas, weird stones along the edges of this cavern in some places, and some kind of illuminating substance above, providing some kind of minimal light. Basically, if you don't have dark vision, you can still see somewhat. It's a dim light. So what are we doing?
Definitely not staying here.
Ada is trying to figure out if she should go straight, like this way, or if she should go this way. So she's like walking and checking out hallways.
Okay. So you guys have options to move your tokens already. So honestly, as you guys are continuing on, I'm assuming you check off. Which way are we going? Are we going
Ada's
straight?
looking to see which way is out. So she doesn't know what all she sees because
Okay.
it's dark here.
From my experience, when you're having a hard time seeing, like going through corn mazes and stuff, we should just pick a wall and follow it.
What do you guys think? Straight or to the right?
Let's just go straight. What's the worst that could happen?
You never say that. You never say that. Why would you say that? You never say
So where are we going?
straight.
Well, you guys are continuing straight. Very large hallway You guys are just continuing on. Darkness there. See a little offshoot here with nothing in it.
At some point, Ada will just turn to the other people and be like, oh yeah, by the way, my name's Ada or Adeline, but I would really rather Ada.
I'm Blanche, and I would rather you call me Shay.
You can call me Jimmy.
It'll be easier if you just call me Leo.
Right again? Or there's another, it looks like there's another turn up here, another offshoot to the right. Do we want to keep going straight?
Is there any discerning features going on here, or is it just empty cavern?
Very cavernous, empty, just that. Honestly, the shit that I was describing before, the illuminating substance from the roof giving you guys light a bit, but nothing really different. You occasionally see a couple of weird spots with some, what seems to be darker stone, but that's about it.
If I wanted to know what, try to figure out what that is, would that be nature or investigation?
That would be nature at disadvantage. As, not knowing too much about this world.
I'm still gonna try.
That's fair. First roll of the campaign.
Not fucking bad. It was almost a nat 20, which upsets me, but it's fine.
Also, first inspiration of the campaign, Leo gets a point of inspiration.
Let's go!
Wow. I feel inspired already.
All right, so that is actually just barely the DC. Meets it, beats it. What you do find out about this with your little 15 there, that is, in fact, a somewhat magically infused gem, almost. It's a magically infused stone. You're not sure what kind, but you do know that it has some kind of energy infused into it. You know what it is because of theories you used to watch online, while you were studying.
Firefly.
But at the very least, it's infused with some kind of energy. It could be used to fuel things or potential power cells.
These fucking rocks are weird. They got energy or some shit going on. Some type of something. That's the explanation the party gets. Weird ass fucking rocks.
Glad to know we have weird fucking rocks. Are they useful other than being weird and somewhat glowy?
It looks like they might be able to I don't know, be fuel or some sort of power, a battery.
Just in case.
Do you have a chisel?
No.
What do you need? My backpack's really heavy.
Do you have chisel, hammer maybe?
I would like to note, nobody has actually taken a look at what they have in their backpacks or equipment at all.
My backpack because it is very heavy. I dropped 2 hammers and 2 crowbars on the ground. Why do I have 2 of these?
Ada's gonna reach behind her back and pull out a big ass fucking scimitar and be like, why the fuck do I have this? And also this, and hold up a flute.
Jimmy's gonna look in his backpack and has 2 daggers, a rapier, a short bow, and a random crowbar. Okay. I don't know what I need these for, but I'm glad that I have them for whatever purpose that I need them for. Maybe I'll figure it out later.
I mean, it's better to be prepared than not prepared.
This is very true. This is very true.
Shay looks in her bag and sees 2 daggers. Oh, a flute. Nice. A rapier and wood carver tools. Hey! I pass the tools to Ada. Hopefully this helps.
Just take a hammer and some sort of chisel type thing from the woodcarver school. Just be like, just take a little bit of this rock.
Roll me a strength check.
12.
You're able to get a very small amount.
Cool. Just so she can look at it later and be like, the fuck is this?
I'm only going to put 1 crowbar and 1 hammer back in my bag. I'm going to leave the other ones on the ground. If anyone wants them, they can have them.
Oh, fuck it. I'll take it. Thank you.
You get it.
So what do you guys think? Straight or right?
Well,
we shouldn't turn. We shouldn't turn now. We should just keep going straight.
So is that what we're doing? We're just going to keep going straight?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. It continues on. As you get closer to this, you're going to notice that it's literally just a dead end there.
Still going straight, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if it ends up being a dead end, we just follow the wall around, and then we check out the bend.
As you guys move up, you see a few reptilian creatures, some of which riding very large weasels.
Oh.
What the fuck is that? Do you think they're friendly?
I hope so.
So, you guys weren't trying to stealth at all.
I'm gonna disappear.
Roll me stealth with disadvantage, because you're gonna have disadvantage on anything to do with your feet for a solid, few days, just so you know.
Hooves are new.
Hooves are new.
New hooves, who this?
Yeah.
Well,
That is not gonna do it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Their passives are higher than... Nope, I lied. They're not. You managed to disappear. They don't see you.
what?
Wait, no, you have disadvantage. Roll it again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
We got I have
You-
3 rolls
Yeah,
over here
you've
now.
gotten 3 rolls now, and one was a nat 20. Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
Just take him.
Both of us missed nat 20s today, Fig.
Yeah.
You do manage to disappear, though. They don't notice you. They don't, but the weasels do.
Womp, womp, womp.
They see you all. What languages does everyone speak?
Celestial, Common, and Quarry.
Common.
Common, Savian, and these can't.
I know Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, and Elvish.
Leo. You're the only one who understands them. Everyone else, it sounds like they're speaking, like they have something in their throat, and they're very angry at you. To them, it still sounds that way, however, you understand what they're saying. This gentleman steps up, and Leo, since you're the only one who understands them, stop. What
Stop what?
are you doing in our territory? You're new.
Can I try to speak Draconic back?
Go ahead. You actually just can.
I just can.
Yes. So when you are mentally wanting to speak a language that you somehow know because of, magical transferred to another world things, it comes out that way.
We don't mean to be in your territory. We didn't know it was your territory, and you have no idea how new we are.
Do you serve the Lizard Queen?
Of course.
He turns to the others, and he just goes, "They serve the Queen! Kill them! Intruders!"
I turn around
No
and I
one's
say,
there.
I have made a mistake.
You see them all draw their weapons and look like he just said something horrible about their ancestors. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Out of character here, I felt like that was a very loaded question for those kobolds to ask me. They wanted to fight.
I would have asked,
I
who is the Lizard Queen? Because we just got here. I didn't know who the Lizard Queen was. I was like, oh. Again, we're new. Why would we know that?
I just said sure.
They are lizards.
Jimmy,
yeah.
you're first.
Guess gonna shoot him with the bow.
What?
All right. So
Shoot
which one
his
are you
ass.
shooting?
I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes, a 25 hits. Roll me damage.
You know he's just gonna do that to us. He's just gonna be like, does a 42 hit? And we're like,
Yeah.
It hits me directly on the sphincter.
The arrow, you release an arrow from this bow, and this is your first time ever shooting a bow, yet somehow it feels natural to you. You let this arrow loose. It sails and punctures this little lizard man through the throat
Oh,
as he falls down to the ground, choking on his own blood.
I'm just gonna say this in common. I would prefer not to fight, but if you want to keep going, we can. But personally, I feel like we don't need to fight.
You hear one of them in common goes, "Our lizard queen servant slavers!"
What?
I told you I didn't know. I messed up. I didn't know.
And they just start talking in Draconic again. Leo, you understand them. They're talking about the different things that they're going to do for you killing their newest recruit.
You killed the new guy on his first day. Oh, no.
Hey, I don't think we're going to be able to talk our way out of this.
That's fun.
Shay.
In fairness, it's our first day too. I go in my bag and I grab one of the daggers. Want to throw my dagger at the one behind that one.
Roll me the attack.
Does a 16 hit?
It will hit.
Yay.
Roll me damage.
5.
Your dagger lets loose as the weasel goes up on its hind legs and you hit it directly in its shoulder.
Aw, poor weasel.
And it just snarls at you.
It got in the way.
And you guys hear the kobold on its back say something angrily. Leo, you literally hear it go, "Princess, no!"
Yeah, we're not going to be able to talk our way out of this.
We're just giving Leo trauma because he's the only one that can hear them.
This one's turn. It's going to charge over here.
Oh, let up my shit.
The lizard man on his back is going to make an attack to hit you with a very poor-looking made spear. Does an 8 hit?
It does not.
And then the weasel is also going to be doing the same thing.
With a spear?
No, with its teeth. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that wrecks me.
7 piercing damage specifically as it bites down on your arm.
I'm down to 1 hit point.
Oh.
God damn it, that hurts!
That's its turn. Ada.
Ada's gonna rock up to this motherfucker. And she's going to whip out her double-bladed scimitar and hit, smack.
Roll me an attack.
Does an 11 hit?
That does not.
Okay, well then for her bonus action, because she has 2 weapon fighting, she's going to attack again.
Roll me another attack.
Undo it.
That will hit.
Okay. And then that deals less damage because it's the bonus. So that one. Oh, fucking 2.
That hurt that kobold. He's got a deep gash on his shoulder now. Now it's time for the one that now has a dagger in Princess's shoulder. It's charging you directly.
Had a feeling. I'm scared.
As you should be. Does a 17 hit.
Yeah, it does.
4 piercing damage as it hits you with its wooden spear.
Oh.
And then the weasel, who you attacked, does a 12 hit.
I'm dead.
Did that hit you? How does a 12 hit you on a minute?
That's just your armor class. That's your armor class, not the damage. Does a 12 hit?
Oh, a 12? Yeah, a 12 hit me.
You took 3 piercing damage from that bite.
Are you still alive? Okay.
I got scared.
That made me. I was like, wait, hold on, hang on. How are you dead? Hey, Miss Lene,
¿Qué pasó?
you forgot to put your armor on.
Oh. Well. Oops. Can I?
Yeah, so that last attack didn't hit you. I was like, there's no way with your dex wearing armor that should have hit you. Please, everyone, make sure your weapons and armor are equipped real quick.
And armor. Let me double check real quick. Yep. No, I got you. Yep.
All right. Well, so that last one didn't hit, so you got 3 hit points back.
Yay.
And that's its turn. Leo, your turn.
I'm in rough shape. I feel my spear, and I'm going to try and hit this weasel that just bit me.
All right. That's going to miss.
Yep, I figured. If I move, I'm going to get hit. I just feel it. I'm going to stay put since that was my action.
All right. Are you doing anything else?
I don't have anything else I can do.
All right, this one's turn, and it's got a really crummy bow that it's going to use to attack Jimmy.
I see.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay. Jimmy, it's your turn.
The look of the arrow that shot me, I'm going to point at the guy, and I'm going to fire at him.
Okay.
It does a 16 hit.
That hits.
Not a lot, like 6 damage.
So, this one right here, you shoot, and its weasel moves in just a way that it takes the arrow for its rider, and it falls dead.
Mm-hmm.
Its rider falls off of it and immediately grabs his bow, and he screams something you can only assume is some kind of battle cry that, you know, he's going to come kill you. Leo, you understand this as...
I'm freaking out.
Leo can only hear his heartbeat in his ears right now.
All right, well, I'll save the trauma then. Shay.
¿Qué pasó? Oh, it's me. Okay. Want my dagger back out of that weasel, but I don't think I'm gonna safely get it. So I have another dagger. I want to attack the weasel again.
Roll melee attack. That's an unarmed strike. I mean, your D20 was a 2. I don't think even with your bonuses you're gonna hit, so I'm gonna say that misses.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else for your turn?
Spire Ada. I can do that.
Okay. So at this level, it's what, a D4 bonus that she can use now?
D6.
Oh, it's a D6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right, cool. Well, then you have an extra D6 you can use on, I believe it's like saving throws?
Added to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
There you go.
Nice. Clutch.
All right. I'm assuming that's your turn? All right. So this one here says something incredibly violent again, is what you're assuming. Leo, you're going to hear it again, though. And it is simply, we're in the village. The Lizard Queen's slavers have invaded. And he's going to make an attack on Ada with his crummy little wooden spear. With a nat 20.
Damn.
Okay.
Fucking little crit bastard.
He just rolled max damage. I mean, he's a kobold, so it's not much. That's a 12 all said and done.
Oh,
Not much.
Not much is gonna bring me down to 1 fucking hit point, boyo.
Oh my god.
We're level 1, sir.
I know. Listen.
He
Now-
really is Brendan Lee Mulligan. Oh my god. Come on
And
now.
that
Weasel.
Very
Stop!
first episode
Stop!
in the
Okay,
campaign.
I'm going to take a picture so you can see the fuck just happened. Okay, because it didn't. So I had to add in the crit damage. I had to double the shit that I just rolled for that 12 because it didn't add in the crit damage. So you guys are aware. But this is currently. So you don't think I'm BSing?
Well, Ada's down.
No, this
Ada's
is
down and
attacking
rolling
Leo.
death saves.
No, Ada was the first attack. The second attack was Leo from the weasel.
Yeah, that weasel hurt.
Yeah.
That's my main objective. I'm taking the weasels down first.
No. So again,
Another crit on that guy then.
on that max damage.
Stab.
I promise I'm not BSing here. Because all said and done, that would be 14 points of damage.
That's nearly double my health.
So I'm going to take it that you're down.
I didn't hear you ask if a number hit.
25 to hit.
Yeah, again. The first one was 24, the second one was 25.
Yeah. So that 24 hit Ada. That 25 hit you. That's going to be its turn. Ada.
Well, now she's mad. So she's gonna try to hit the fucker.
All right. Hit the fucker.
She's not going to.
Have that bardic inspiration.
Even matter?
Yes.
Maybe.
Alright. So add 9 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
14. Great. So there's 7 damage for the first hit.
On this one? Or the one that just attacked you?
Whoever the fuck just downed Leo.
Okay, cool. So you slice in to it, cut its head off, and cut off the leg of the weasel as they both go down.
Great. Then she's going to turn to this other guy and do her bonus action to
Okay.
try and hit him as well.
Go ahead.
Please, I'm begging you, digital dice. So the bonus action doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
It's fine. That's round.
Its turn is that he's going to realize that he's in a rough situation. And he's going to try to make an attack on, and I'm going to assume that a 7 doesn't hit.
Nah.
And that weasel is still going after Shay. Okay, they didn't crit, so we're good, but a 24 to hit.
You know it hits. Why are you asking? You know it hits.
That is 4 piercing damage. Leo,
Ow.
you need to make a death save, I believe. Okay.
I almost clicked the wrong button.
Oh,
Okay.
don't do that.
I almost rolled a D4.
Oh.
Oh, you got me thinking you hit a 1, and I was about to cry.
I mean, realistic.
Stop. No, don't even speak into the air.
No, I'm not. Okay, cool. So, this one's turn, who is going to run away.
What? That's foul. You started the fight. Now I want to run.
I think he's going to warn people. But I don't know that because it was communicated in a language I do not speak, and the only one who speaks the language is now down on the ground, so none of us fucking know.
How far away is he?
By the end of his turn, he can move 80 feet.
How far away is he?
Again, he can move 80
On my
feet.
screen.
But bows can hit more than 80 feet, so he needs
that's
to
what I'm
know
asking.
the exact...
Okay, well, before he moved, he was like 55 feet away, 50 feet away. So,
Okay.
that's 130, 120?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Short bows can go up to 320 feet.
Okay, but...
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You have disadvantage because you can't see him?
I'll allow
Thank
it.
gods, please give him a nat 20.
Well, with disadvantage, it wouldn't count anyway.
True.
Double 20.
That is going to miss.
First of all. Secondly, understandable.
I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Who's still alive?
Me.
Everybody but Leo?
I mean,
No,
Leo's
I'm at
alive.
The enemy. The weasel
Oh.
is alive?
Yeah, that last weasel and Ryder.
Like, this is your last chance to play nice or we're gonna kill you.
By then, yeah. What he said.
And can I intimidate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll me an intimidation.
Or a persuasion, whichever you prefer.
Now, you said intimidation. You're trying to intimidate him. Intimidate him.
Well, can I persuade him instead?
No, that was a very intimidating thing to say.
That's fair. That's not it.
That's investigation.
Oh, that's good, because that's not better.
It's exactly the same bonus, actually. All right. So
That's why I was like, persuading would be better. Persuading would have been better.
he's just flat out going to go, won't give myself up to slaver scum.
Yeah, that's very offensive to say.
You said the lizard queen, he said so. And you just killed my friends.
Who's the lizard queen? Y'all tried to kill us
What's a
first.
lizard queen?
First off, whoa. There's a lot of hostility coming from you.
Shut your filthy mouth.
Excuse me. I prepare. It's my turn, right? It's my turn, right?
Yes.
I have a sword. I have this very tall, I have this very, very long, sharp thing right here. You sure you want to call me scum? I'm really close to you. Can I intimidate?
Sure, go ahead and intimidate.
It's very, very. I have this very long sword. Are you sure you want to call me scum? Especially with Princess right in front of me, because Princess looked like a really good meal.
Psychological damage.
Don't know that their name is Princess. Just saying. But
Well, your little thing that you're writing on, looks like a meal to me. Scrumptious over a nice fire.
looks terrified. And he looks at you and goes, I won't go back to serving her. Kill me.
Okay, when you put it like that, see if they're okay. I'm gonna turn to Jimmy and be like, if they're running away from like some slavery type shit, I don't feel like killing them.
Why all the slavers? That's my first option. Question. Who did you say we served? Oh wait, he's unconscious.
I did tell you guys I made a mistake before I fell.
He made a mistake.
You know what? How about we talk for 2 seconds? One, I don't know what the fuck the unconscious one down there said, Leo. He might have said misinformation. I feel like we should have like 5 minutes before anything goes down.
I
We don't know
just-
any of this lizard queen.
friends.
For the record,
First
y'all
off,
tried to kill us.
you is a really strong statement because only us two, me and you and your weasel friend, have been fighting. I didn't touch that soul over there. So saying we killed them is strong. Just saying, I didn't touch nobody. I'm innocent. Well, innocent is strong.
You attacked us. You serve the Lizard Queen.
Do
We
I
will not
fucking
go
look
back.
like I serve a lizard queen? Let's
First
get that
off-
out there.
First off,
Do
I
I
have the
look-
energy of one. I don't serve nobody.
Look at me. Does it look like my kind serves any type of lizard queen?
Gonna need somebody to roll me a persuasion
I
that
got
is
you.
still conscious.
Persuasion.
Miss Lene got the
Dice.
persuasion.
The dice,
I'll say if she doesn't, I think Ada does.
dice turn. It wouldn't have been a 10 if it didn't turn. It wouldn't have been a 20 if it didn't turn.
Dude, I'm rolling super bad.
You're rolling bad?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
So he serves the Lizard Queen?
No, he's an idiot.
He's a dumbass idiot. No disrespect. You're unconscious. You can probably hear me, but no disrespect. That was really.
Why are you invading?
We just got here. We're not invading anywhere. We don't know where we are.
We woke up unconscious on this plane of existence that you habitat on, and then we just walk up to you guys. You guys looked angry and hostile at us without even giving us the opportunities. Well, actually, never mind.
We asked.
That's why I said never mind.
You asked in a language that none of us speak except for the unconscious idiot. Why would you not start in common if you speak common?
That's a really good point.
Why
Yeah.
would you speak in a tongue that isn't your natural tongue?
First off, don't say we.
No.
It was only the unconscious one that did that.
I'm already unconscious. Stop throwing me under the bus. I've already been hit by it. Stop throwing me under the
Look, right now you're the scapegoat, and you're just gonna have to accept that.
Look, okay, let's start fresh.
Did-
My name's Jimmy. What's your name? To meet you, Raskin. Now, personally,
that's
I'm a
amazing.
fan of being friends when it's applicable.
You
like
killed
we-
my brother! It was his first day on the job!
Really?
That's
It was his first day. No one told you to attack us.
Hey, look, I think I can do
You
something.
attacked us!
You reciprocated. It takes two
Boyo,
to
are
tango.
they dead? Boyo, are they dead, or are they unconscious making death saves?
At this point, they would still be making death saves.
Okay, she's gonna walk up to each of the ones that are down and pump them with 1 hit point of lay on hands, and she'll do that to the idiot too. She's got 5 HP. I can get them up to 1.
Okay.
There. Now,
No, wait, hang on. I need to double check how much damage you rolled for that arrow, Jimmy. Because you might have flat out killed him. Outkilled him.
that's not something Jimmy would do.
You did more than twice his health. So he's dead with an arrow sticking out of his throat.
Okay, so I can't bring that one back,
Throwing.
unfortunately, but I can bring him back. I
Yeah.
can only
And-
do so much, you know.
In my defense,
I didn't even know I could do that.
I did say we should talk. No one listened to Jimmy. Everyone should listen to Jimmy. Now, it is unfortunate about your brother. I truly am sorry. However, if you want to talk now, we can be friends. If not, it would be unfortunate.
By him saying unfortunate, he's speaking for himself. I'm down to be friends because we talking it out. You show
Weird. I would prefer to be friends. I feel no hostility towards people except the
Then
ones that tried
don't
to kill
mention
me.
any hostility, Jimmy.
I'm just saying it's we're literally just getting out of a fight. I would prefer not to fight,
At
but I
this
cannot
point-
acknowledge the fact we didn't fight.
At this point, Leo, you are conscious and hearing this
You have
all in
1
common.
hit point.
Now, about this lizard queen, who is she and why do you hate her so mad?
She enslaved my people and imprisoned us here.
Oh no, she should die.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
what-
sounds like a horrible person.
Do y'all need help killing? Because we can just turn around and well, we can't turn. You know what I'm saying. We can help y'all. That sounds like a bitch.
The only other one who's still there, who didn't flat out die, is waking up. And this is the one who was one of the people who tried to do the initial talking.
So I want it stated that when she gives him lay on hands, she is still pressing on his chest so he doesn't get up and start swinging. She's like trying to get, like, hey, take a second.
Do you bring back the weasel too, or just the rider?
If I can, I'll bring back the weasel.
You can bring back the weasel too.
Okay.
That is true. No, fuck, that's right. I forgot. No, the weasel wasn't decapitated. The kobold was decapitated. The weasel was the only thing that had its arm cut off.
You're not telling me who I'm bringing back or not. I have no idea. Whoever the fuck she can bring back to one hit point, she will bring back to one hit point.
I'm going to say, because technically that shouldn't have happened to begin with, I'm going to say you just did some... It looked like that. But in reality, it was just really nasty gashes. So you managed to bring back both back of them.
The decapitation was for flavor.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. The one who was passed out is just silent, trying to take in what's going on because he was just dead. Raskin just says, "Let me take my brother's body back, and my people will leave you alone, as long as you stop invading our territory."
We just got here.
I don't care. You came here. He said you served our enemy.
You can take whatever you need, honey, but where should we go where we don't step on your toes?
However you got in here, go back.
All that's back there is water.
We literally just poofed here, technically.
However you got here, take that as your way out.
Not very helpful. Like I said,
we don't know where to go.
Water. I don't have any fucking magic besides what I just used to help your fucking friends. Telling you to take the damn body. I don't know where the fuck we're going.
We don't know where to go, and we don't have anywhere to go, basically.
The other one just says,
"Will you agree to be prisoners?"
No. Prisoners? No. That sounds really, really negative, and we are far from prisoners.
You're the ones who are in the wrong. So being our prisoners so you can meet our leader.
I would rather us be, under y'all watch, restrained, but not as prisoners. Just, we have free will. Us not being prisoners was like a good thing for us. If that's okay with, because we won't do anything. Well, I won't do anything. Side eyes, the rest of them. I won't do anything. I don't want to be a prisoner, but I'm down to meet your leader under, the nicest circumstances.
I have lived my entire life not being a prisoner. Period. I would rather not try to do it now. But if you want to bring us to your leader to talk, we can talk. Yeah.
You attacked us. We can't trust you.
It's fair.
It's a fair point. That's a fair point. You bring up a fair point.
We just didn't want to die.
So you saw someone different from you and attacked?
I mean, yeah, I did the same.
Technically, you guys did the same thing, if you really want to be honest.
You guys got angry at us for coming onto your territory, which is reasonable, but you didn't give us... You just attacked us, assuming off of what a person said.
Raskin literally speaks up.
We asked you.
Yeah,
in a different language.
You asked one person.
You asked
a different language.
Do I look like I speak your language?
No, and neither does he. That's why we started our native language. Everyone in this cave speaks Draconic.
Well, not everyone.
I didn't even know Draconic was a language.
For real, this. As
if you didn't speak Draconic, then why did you respond to Draconic?
I
didn't. He did. He was the only person who did. We didn't understand a word he said.
Then he gets restrained and gagged. You all get restrained.
Leo, you cool with that?
I would like to intimidate to restrain me.
Roll me an intimidation. You're still on Whisper, but I see that 22. They both look scared. and point their weapons at you.
Now. We just tried to be friends here.
Ada is gonna look at Leo and be like, buddy, you are doing some big fucking talking with one goddamn hit point.
You don't know what hit points are.
You are. I just brought you back from death. You might want to be a little bit fucking quiet. How about that?
So, what's the consensus at this point?
I do not want to be but at this point, looking at everybody's health, might as well.
I'm fine, though.
That's so nice for you. Well, then, how about you fight your way out by yourself?
I was slightly pointed. That's fine. It's fine. All right.
Both of the women are like, all right, fine, whatever you need. And the men are like, no, we're fine. We're going to fight.
No, I didn't say I was going to go fight. I just said, I didn't get hit. It's fine. It's fine.
You see Raskin, he goes to his weasel, out of the side satchels, pulls out some really shitty rope, and a really sweaty rag. He shoves the sweaty rag in Leo's mouth and ties him up.
Ew. I'm so sorry.
I vow. Please look at me when I say this. I vow to keep my mouth shut. Do not put a sweaty rag in my mouth.
No, not you.
Can I roll
Only
for persuasion?
him. Only
Please,
him.
Please.
No,
Please.
he's not going to. That's what I'm saying. He's saying no, only him.
Thank God.
But he ties everyone else up. And you see the other guy go over and grab the body of the brother and start carrying it on the back of his weasel. And then they start taking you deeper into the cave. I'm on the wrong fucking thing. Here we go. Starts taking you deeper into the cave. That's when you see...
Oh, we would have been fucking dead.
So, you guys are escorted into the camp, and you see a bunch of these lizard people.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot of people.
Trying to reveal all the... There we go, okay. Yeah, I'm actually mad at myself. I forgot to add in a couple, and that's my fault.
There was supposed to be more.
There's supposed to be more.
There's supposed to...
Fuck.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Yeah, no, we would have died horribly.
You guys are escorted in as you see the significant amount of what are lizard people and giant weasels. You see the one you were getting into a fight with, talking to another one with what seems to be some weird back piece that looks like constructed wings and a sort of symbol on his little ringlet on his forehead with a staff. And he looks a little bit older than everyone else. And they're having quite the conversation about the people that had just been attacking them. If you guys want to move your tokens deeper into the camp, we are out of initiative. I forgot to fucking say that too.
Well, I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah, he takes you guys in. You see this lizard man speaking with the rider who lost his weasel out there, which was being escorted back, by the way.
So I did bring that weasel back to
you brought all the weasels back.
Right, great. So I can be like,
yelling loudly and draconic, very angrily. Leo, it's actually angry this time. He's talking about how the Lizard Queen's people, the soldiers, arrived. It looked to be her influence is growing, and she sent in her soldiers to try and finish wiping their savior's people out. How they're being attacked once again. The way he describes it is almost like it's the end of the world. And then he sees you guys showing up, and he just looks over, sees his weasel, runs over and hugs her, muttering things in Draconic to her, with tears in his eyes.
That's adorable. That's really cute.
Aww.
And Raskin simply goes, "Prisoners, sir." And he says this in common, which the leader, obviously, leader looks over at you guys, back at Raskin, back at you guys, and goes, "You speak common?"
We do.
Very much so.
He nods. "Is a second language for my people here."
Wonderful. I think there's been a misunderstanding. We don't know.
Miscommunication.
Yeah. So this one, like head nodding to Leo, said we serve this lizard person. I have no idea who that is, nor do any of our companions. I think he just agreed because he thought you guys served the lizard queen, not knowing that you guys didn't and how much of a gigantic thunder cunt she really is. But we don't.
Yeah, that's why I brought your people back, the ones that I could. I felt bad about the miscommunication, and I wanted to try to help. Unfortunately, I was only able to bring back some and not.
You see his face go. You see his face go stone and go, "You killed my son?"
I don't know which of us actually did that. I think that was Big's character, if we're being honest, above the table.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I didn't.
No, that was probably me.
Under a miscommunication,
He's going to look at Jimmy. "Bring his body to me." Thank you.
You want Jimmy to bring his body?
Yes, Jimmy needs to bring the kobold's body.
Jimmy's tied up right now.
Yeah, we're all restrained, Boyle.
I'm aware.
Then, okay. Jimmy's gonna bring his body somehow, some way.
So, realistically, you have your arms tied. You can easily carry a body like that.
Well, to be fair, you did not specify behind our back or in front of us.
You know what? That's valid. Yeah. It's in front of you. It's in front of you.
I imagine it was like behind the back. I don't know.
Do you want me to bite him? Like,
am I just gonna kick him with my feet? Just like here.
In front of you. You are hands tied in front of you, except for Leo, who is at his sides.
Fair enough. So I'll bring him his body.
As you put it down, the old man holds out his hand. "Your wrist."
Give him my wrist?
He has a dagger, and he slices your wrist, causing you to bleed. You take 2 points of damage from that.
Fair.
Metal as hell.
Your blood drips onto the body, and he just throws your hand away. "You take his blood, you return it." He holds his hand out. It glows green. You see the blood moving into this corpse as it starts to glow. And after a moment, the eyes shoot open and the dead body just goes, and the hole in his throat heals.
That is one
fucking cool.
That's one hell of a party trick. How the hell did you do that?
That was amazing.
You're a satyr, aren't you?
Is that what the fuck I just assumed that was some weird goat thing. Hi, I'm very new to...
You live longer than humans, so taking 10 years of your life to be able to bring him back was a fair trade.
Is that what you're doing?
Shit. Oh, shit.
Okay. You would not believe the day we had.
I believe somehow you arrived in this cave without opening the door.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a door. Not gonna lie. Is that how we get out? I'm sorry.
It's the only way out. You arrive. You approach my people. My understanding, that one, and he's going to nod at Leo, said that you all work for the person who enslaved, tortured, and abused my people before we were freed, who has left us alone for nearly 100 years because we were sealed away in here. Our people fear that she's going to come back to finish the job. My question is if you didn't know anything, then why would you say you worked for someone
You didn't know. Instead of just saying you didn't know anything.
So here's the thing. I really think you should let him answer that since he's the one that said it. We were not a part of that conversation. None of us speak Draconic. He's the only one that does.
Unbind the fool. Your gag is taken out.
In Draconic, I would like to say, I'm so sorry about your pesticide salsa bathroom.
Oh, I get it.
Please forgive my library.
El baño.
He's going to say in common, in the future, when you don't know how to speak a language and you approach a place that you don't know, how about you admit that you don't know something instead of pretending you know everything?
In common, I'm going to be like, I didn't know I knew it. I didn't know I didn't know it.
This poor Kobold is probably so confused, man.
Are you all equally stupid?
I mean, I lied without needing to roll deception, so I don't think I'm stupid. I didn't say that out loud.
I lied without using deception.
Pigeon just flies through.
I just respond, huh?
Actually, I think I'm quite clever.
We kobolds are not an intelligent race. I am one of the smartest among us. And yet, even I know, do not speak in a language that you do not fully understand unless you know the language completely. Do I make myself clear, Drow?
I say, yes.
My people, although frightened and disturbed by your attack, will not harm you. We are a peaceful village who only attack to defend ourselves. You will be my guests for the evening, and you will tell me your story.
That seems fair.
I agree to that.
Take out some satyr.
What's a drow?
I feel like we all need to have a talk.
Very much so, because we don't know a lot.
Please, come in. And he opens up the door to a very large purple tent. Inside, there is a very fancy... I'm going to mark him keep the red X on him, because that'll show who he is, but he comes in too. Inside, very straw beds, very minimal cloth, some wood. It's very mediocre, but it's nicer than a lot of the rest of the village. Obviously, he's treated better, but not by much. You all enter, and that is actually where we're going to take a break. We were sitting in the tent with this Kobold chieftain and his son that y'all murdered.
It was a misinput.
Murdered is a strong
And he's back
word.
now. He's back now.
He's
He's
back,
back.
and he stole 10 years of my life. So you know what? I feel like he
man,
doesn't-
10 years that you didn't even know that you had.
So he gestures for you to sit down on the various piles of hay. We have very poorly made blankets over them, as he does the same. His son stands by the door, no weapons, just stands at the door, looking a little pissed off.
I'm gonna have Ada just reach out her hand. She's gonna ask the son, can I just touch your hand real fast? I don't have any weapons or nothing. It's gonna help.
He holds out his hand.
She's gonna pump him another hit point of lay on hands.
Okay.
Sorry. And she's just gonna go, I'm sorry. And then let his hand go, slowly trying to smooth some shit over here.
He gives a little bit of a dirty look, but he's...
How are you doing that?
I don't know. I found out I could do it by accident when I touched you.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely touched you.
Healing
And then she
magic.
brought you back from the dead. Oh, healing magic. You can
Magic.
do that?
Magic. After
I did.
everything, I'm not surprised.
The abilities of a holy soldier.
I'm
Like a crusader?
I believe when they take their oath, they prefer to be called paladin.
Like Charlemagne's paladins?
What is a Charlemagne?
The reason there's Catholicism?
What's Catholicism?
Okay, cool. So we are definitely in a different place if we didn't already know.
I judged that with the whole having hoofs thing.
I don't have hoofs. Why would I?
No, but you do have some mighty purple skin.
It'd be jaundice.
You're otherworlders, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a
Pretty
safe way
much.
of putting it.
Were you summoned here, or here by accident?
A little column A, a little bit of column B. We died, and then we got brought back here because we died on accident. It was a long story.
You died, and were brought back here. But you're not from this world.
Nope.
It's very rare we get even one otherworlder who comes to this world like that, let alone 4.
Yeah, I guess we all died at the same time in similar ways due to some accident, bureaucratic nonsense from what I understood.
Interesting. Well, where are you all from? I know of some of your world. The last otherworlder I'd ever interacted with was back when we lived in the sun.
We're all from this magical place called Earth.
I don't want to call it magical.
Well, I'm from a magical place called Boston. Really great place. Really hunky-dory. Don't go there.
I've heard poor things about this Boston.
Most of them are probably true.
The last person I interacted with from this Boston was another otherworlder.
Oh.
And he was very upset about me and my husband, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Some people are just hateful.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a Boston thing. I think that's just some people just hate to hate. Personally,
There's hate everywhere.
I feel like you should be able to love who you love, regardless of who they are, and everyone, that's fine. I bet
Do you
are
not?
wonderful.
I worked at a gay bar, so
What's gay?
people who love people of the same sex.
You have a word for that?
We do.
Yeah, we had to because people are fucking hateful from where we're from.
There's many terminology labels on Earth that when he said magical, I thought that label was not correct.
Oh, it's magical. The good parts is just there are also bad parts.
So you come from Earth, the land of Boston and gays, correct?
Yeah, hell yeah.
In not so many words, yeah. Yeah, the land of Boston and gays.
Very well. So you woke up here, not knowing anything of this world. Well, we haven't left this cave in roughly 100 or so years, maybe a little bit more. My people were enslaved by a dragon named the Lizard Queen. That's what my people called her. Her actual name was Synthara. Her and her mate had dominion over my people. Eventually, a young gentleman found us and realized that we were, as he put it, not treated well. So he convinced us to abandon our god, the dragon that we served, to seek a life of freedom. However, as you probably wouldn't know, us kobolds don't really think for ourselves too well. We need to have some form of structure, some form of leader. So our ancestors followed him. That did not sit well. So, Sithara and her mate decided that they were going to deal with it. Her mate, unfortunately, was also friends with a few of the kingdoms. It started an all-out war over a simple chunk of tribe of Kobold that didn't want to rule under a aggressive, not really supposed to be using this word, but aggressive bitch who attempted to enslave all of us. And then, she enslaved us and forced us to grow her hoard in whatever way possible. Stealing from villages, mining the gold from the earth, anything to grow her hoard. Eventually, we finally listened to the man. We left. Her and her mate decided to attack our new leader, where he was killed. But as you can see, I'm gifted with some magical ability, as were my ancestors. We had knowledge that we weren't supposed to have. We were able to bring him back. Unfortunately, the world saw him more as a threat then, and dubbed him the Lich King. He was imprisoned by another otherworlder, along with the rest of my tribe. I am one of the few people who remain who remember what the sun looked like, and I am significantly older than I should be. So, we live here. Tame the giant weasels that breed and live naturally in this cave. Fend off the giant spiders and other unseemly enemies that have managed to grow and create in this cave, find their way in here, and live our lives with the protection of the Lich King. Most creatures are too afraid to come anywhere near this cave itself, simply from the energy he radiates.
Hey, boyo, can I do a divine sense and see if I can sense fiends or undead within 60 feet?
Yeah, you feel fiend coming from the leader.
Dun dun dun.
However, it also functions like a detect good and evil spell, correct?
I sense he's a fiend, but he doesn't give me evil. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay, don't judge a book by the cover.
But you don't get it from the sun. He simply just states, our people are here, protecting ourselves and the Lich King. We are what remains of the Lich King's army. We're no longer soldiers, simply survivors.
You said the Lich King was imprisoned?
Yes.
Have any of you heard anything about him or from him since?
Yes, I speak to him on a daily basis. We're scheduled to have a game of chess tomorrow.
You have chess here?
Yes.
So clearly he's not imprisoned anymore.
No, he is. This entire tomb is a
And then-
prison, but he's behind.
In his head, he'll hear, do y'all talk like this? And she's going to telepathically link to the leader.
He just goes, no.
Oh.
No, his prison is down a hallway.
Oh, he's in prison here. That makes more sense.
We're technically in the first layer of his prison, and then he's in the rest. We simply sit at the force field, and he tells me what pieces to move.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's sweet that you guys get to talk, at least.
He does what he can. He still cares for us, even though I know that his power is draining. Now, the fool. Please explain to me why you actually told my people that you worked for the Lizard Queen.
We already did this.
Yes, but I'm also not a fool. As I've already stated, I know what other worlders are capable of, including being able to fluently speak languages that they learn by teleporting here.
Fine. Okay. They said Lizard Queen. They look like lizards. I said yes.
That is a fair assumption, and a lot more respectable and intelligent than just pretending that you didn't speak a language and said something by accident.
I'd rather be seen as a fool than a threat.
This world is going to be different. You need to be seen as a threat. 4 other worlders arriving in the prison of the Lich King, that feels like less of an accident. So, I have a request, and since you owe us a little for almost causing what we would consider an international incident, you all are going to be significantly smarter than us. You're going to be able to find a way. We want you to release the Lich King. Let him out before his prison drains him.
No, show us the door.
I will. In the morning. It's late, and we've all been through a lot. You may rest here tonight. I will stay in my son's tent. This is the nicer of the accommodations. I know it's not much, but it's what we have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will have Raskin bring you some food. I hope you don't mind spider steak. We recently completed a hunt.
You know, I've never tried it, but there's a first time for everything.
Yeah,
True.
of course. Of course.
I agree. I agree.
Definitely a first time for spider steak.
It's going to be better than that rag.
That thing looked disgusting. I'm sorry that went in your mouth.
Did it used to be a loincloth? Because there's a lot of hair on it.
No.
We don't have hair.
Your ferrets do.
Weasel?
Yeah, whatever they are.
Be careful calling them ferrets around the riders. They have a very close bond with their weasels. They raised them since birth. It's practically their child.
That's cute.
How big were the ferrets? Or the weasels? How big were they?
Wow!
It's a poison and it spreads.
Wow! They were medium-sized. Say probably about 5 feet long. They come up to about waist height for you medium-sized creatures. Because the kobolds are small. So, he stands and he walks out of the tent. You guys are left alone in there. The sun leaves as well.
As I played a lot of World of Warcraft, this Lich King thing doesn't sound good.
King's just like a regular guy with some good interests at heart.
But he's a fiend. And then when you say fiend, do you mean you rapscallion kind of man, or do you mean he would burn in a church?
I don't think he would burn in a church here, because again, he leans good. I don't really know how this shit works, man. I'm just telling you what fucking lit up in my skull.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well,
All I know is that he's got good interests at heart, so I think we should at least meet the Lich King through this barrier. Maybe I might get something off him, and then if he's bad, we go from there.
That's what I was thinking then.
But if he's good, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't help him. Lich does sound bad, though, I won't even lie. I don't even play World of Warcraft, and I know that's not great.
I mean, we're already a step ahead, since they're not undead. At least they're not doing necromancy, I guess.
Yeah, that blood for blood thing felt a little hinky, but it's good to know.
Weird.
Culty.
It felt weird.
So culty to me.
I don't think
He
they
said
make
it-
enough money to be a cult.
We don't know that. We just found out that magic is real in here. And now
I mean, technically, Charles Manson just took over a ranch. Like, they didn't have a lot of money either, so.
fair.
They literally told us they've been trapped in this cave for 100 years.
Yeah.
He looks pretty spry for a 100+ old man.
I fucking know, right?
Reminds me of my old buddy Sal. Sal's a really cool dude. Great cook. Horrible choice in women, though.
Mm-hmm.
I bet he would like Sal.
I don't trust the situation. Something's off. I don't know what exactly it is, but I just don't trust him.
Is it because he literally gave us a call to adventure?
No.
Is it because we're meeting a Lich King?
No.
Is it because we're surrounded by a town of talking lizard people?
Okay, so we're going to take him out of his imprisonment is what I'm getting?
I mean, honestly, that fight was really hard. I don't know how he expects us to fucking open this door that they haven't been able to open, but I mean, we might as well go look.
I just feel like there's a reason why he was put in there. Why was he put in there?
He was put in there by a slaver, so I don't know if that really counts.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe there's instructions and they just can't read them. Like, I have this weird feeling that I know more languages than just Common and Draconic.
Yeah, same. It's weird. I have this feeling that I know more languages, just not that one. This shit's weird, man.
Very weird.
Are you like a little fox or something? Like, you got ears and stuff and claws and shit, right?
Right. I'm a Kisune, she says as she looks at her hand paw. Huh.
And I guess you're a satyr.
Yeah, that's...
And he called you a drow. I don't really know what that means.
As
Honestly,
you guys are
don't
talking,
think
Raskin walks back in with 4 plates of food, and he just puts them down in the middle of the room. He goes, "Eat."
Thank you.
Plates are very old. They are obviously clean, but you don't think they get used too much.
What if the weasels clean these plates? And then I take a bite of spider.
I will say the spider, it's a little chewy, but it doesn't taste that bad.
Have you guys ever had overcooked calamari?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Just
all right.
there.
And it just starts eating it.
It tastes less fishy than calamari.
But like texture-wise,
Texture-wise, like overcooked calamari. Flavor-wise, closer to something like rabbit meets venison.
It's
so
really
gamey. Got it.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
gamey.
I could eat spider.
I feel like this would be better in a stew.
Ooh, yeah.
What's a stew?
So a stew is in any
Potatoes.
type of... Well, you have potatoes and you have any type of vegetable and you throw in meat.
What's a potato?
What do you guys eat other than spider?
Mushrooms? Fine.
Okay.
It's a vegetable.
My soul blows.
Occasionally we eat weasel if they get injured to the point of not being able to be healed.
All right, well, next time you want to try it, get some water, pour it in a pot, and add some mushrooms, some vines, and maybe some spider. Boil it all. Maybe if you have salt,
What's salt?
or some mineral.
What's a mineral?
It's a rock.
It's like an edible rock.
Why would you eat rocks?
And you eat spider.
Yeah, you know,
We're
saying
not
it out
judging.
loud. You know, saying it out loud, that's real fucked up of us, huh? We eat rocks.
Non-GMO
Yeah.
salt.
What's a GMO?
We're going to have a sit down.
We
later.
could spend all night doing this, man.
I think it's easier to ask you what you do know.
I know plenty.
I think he more meant like, do you guys ever put like a seasoning of any sort on your food?
Something
Like,
that changes the
some-
flavor.
Something that changes the flavor, maybe makes it spicy or like more savory or sweeter?
Oh, like the cane.
Yeah, like that. Sure. What's cane? Is it like sugar cane?
I don't know what a sugar is, but it's this long weed that grows by the water. It only grows in the middle of summer, because that's when it actually gets
Yeah,
hot
but-
enough that it can grow.
I think that
You know
is
what?
true.
I bet they do. I think that is sugar. I think we actually have an in common seasoning.
We use it for healing salves, and we sometimes put it on the mushrooms when we cook them, and then they get crunchy.
Ooh,
Candied mushrooms.
I bet that's fucking good.
Yeah.
So you guys eat, and Raskin seems to be, he's on edge the entire time he's in there, but he's very interested in learning in general.
This is what Ada does for her entire life, so she'll just spend some time with Raskin and explain things to him and basically talk to him like she talks to her dad.
He's very understanding and very like, what?
They'll spend at least 20 minutes trying to figure out if salt exists here.
Yes, but you realize that they don't have salt in that cave. It's only in the water that goes by.
Ah, okay.
They can figure out how to get that out.
Which, if someone wants to roll a nature check, he'll learn something weird.
I'm learning nothing. I ain't learning shit over here.
Okay, by someone, do you mean anyone?
Anyone, everyone, if you want.
I have
As soon as
bonus.
D&D Beyond loads up, I will.
And you rolled better than me, so your no bonus is fine.
There you go. Shay and Leo, you both realize sugar doesn't grow in salt water. It grows in fresh water.
This world's definitely very different, but some of it's this. They have chess.
You know,
That's
dragon chess?
That's like a 2,000-year-old game where we're from.
Yeah.
You know dragon chess?
I never.
Are there pieces like pawns and rooks, knights and kings and queens?
I mean, I know that there are soldiers.
Okay, good start, good start.
And I believe there are pieces called clerics as well.
It's so crazy to me that Common has French.
What's a French?
Chess is an old French word. It's a
He
place
just
where we're
looks,
from.
he looks back over at Ada. What's French?
So where we're from, it's another language that I never learned how to speak. Some people took it in school, but it's another type of language where we're from. It's also a people. There are French people. Like there are humans and drow and things. There are French people where we're from. Everybody's a human there. It's pretty boring in comparison.
Only humans?
Yeah.
So you eat other humans for meat?
Oh, well, there's animals, but I mean like people with speech and can talk. It's just humans. There are animals like horses and cows.
But
and
everything talks.
Little
The
weasels.
weasels talk.
they don't talk where we're from. They might talk to each other, but they don't talk to us.
So they do talk. So you eat things you don't understand?
all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wonder you eat rocks. And he's just gonna walk out.
You eat rocks.
You eat rocks.
You know,
Yeah.
judging, can I make an assumption about kobolds from looking at them? They look like they also eat rocks because they look like the kind of lizard that has a gizzard.
They don't eat rocks. They have it in, some of them have it in here holding it for digestion, but they don't eat them.
Yeah, they swallow the rocks to
Like grind it up.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
chew on them.
But
they
they
do the
put-
chicken thing.
But they put it in, but only when they're eating. So I'll say you actually saw this while you were preparing, getting ready to eat or whatever. Say he had his food with you. He grabbed a rock and like in here, and it expanded a bit and it sat in there. So when he ate, it churned up the food when it went down. And he spits it
They
out
don't
when
have
he's done
teeth,
eating.
right? Like they don't have like
No, they do.
teeth.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
But they're all
Then why do they
canine.
eat the rock?
They're all canine.
They need them to grind up plant matter to digest it above table. I don't know. There's a part of me that is not that I'm used to that's kind of really curious about all this fantasy anatomy.
Yeah, same.
Understandable. Well, he does leave. You guys are left alone in the tent again. You guys are getting tired simply because it's late. If you don't sleep, then you're not necessarily getting tired. You're more, think of it more like your social batteries are getting drained.
I'm gonna take some shut-eye.
Same, I sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
I'm going to try, but I can't.
Neither can Ada, if I remember correctly.
She's not an elf.
I thought that she was, what is she?
I thought you were doing Genasi.
Alash Tar technically don't have any, like, there's no thing like elves say. I'm immune to spells that require me to dream, but I can
sleep,
still sleep.
they sleep, but they don't connect to the plane of dreams. So they don't dream.
Yeah, her dreams are just what, like, her weird dream cell thing, whatever the fuck.
You just live through your memories, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or memories of your ancestors, but you don't have ancestors in this case, so literally your
Goes dark,
memories.
and then you wake up.
It goes dark. You're reliving a conversation that you had with your dad, trying to explain something that he said that should not be repeated and why it's bad to not repeat it.
Yup. She's gonna wake up more social battery drained than when she went to sleep.
Yeah, that happens 100%. But you, Mr. Warlock, you have to do your meditation thing. And I'll say that you figure that out after a while. You kind of just have to meditate. But while you are meditating, you get in your head, you just hear, "Hello, Leo."
was feeling so good without hearing you.
Oh, you didn't think you could get rid of me that easy, did you? I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you.
Waiting for what?
You didn't think you'd come here as an accident, did you?
I don't think you could have planned me getting hit by a truck.
You really were.
You did.
Who blew the tire of the truck? That means they had to get it changed so that they wouldn't be late for their trip and need to speed to a place they shouldn't really be speeding, where a lot of domestic travels.
Wow.
What do you think happens when you sleep, Leo? What did happen, I should say? You see, you have one benefit of coming to this world is that it's your own. For the moment, you've been gifted in this world, and you use it to accomplish what needs to be set in motion.
What needs to be set in motion?
That doesn't serve you. Just know, when it's done, I'll allow you to keep the power and be free.
I don't trust you. You'll never let me be free.
You don't understand what I am. That's fine, but you'll be struck long ago. Enjoy your rest.
And you feel the presence leave you.
I shouldn't have said anything about it being too quiet.
Now, that being said, Ada, you do not, for the life of you, have any real dreams per se, other than that one that we talked about. You know, the whole my dad needs to get told why, what he said wasn't okay, or why that flag ain't all right to be putting up.
The South will not rise again. Basically.
Exactly. It's over, we lost, shut up! You hear your own voice, memories while you're sleeping, dreams about how you were teaching your father, teaching your mother, others, trying to spread knowledge, but also be more or less make up for the lack of tolerance that you had to experience. And you realize that a long time ago, when you were younger, you unintentionally made the oath that gives you your power. All these memories are bringing it together, and you feel that power that is inside of you start to grow. You're looking back on these memories and seeing this energy surrounding you. It just was asleep. And as you wake up, you feel it in full. And if anyone themselves would like to roll to see when you wake up, who wakes up first, feel free to just roll like a d20 or something.
I think the Kitsune's up first. I don't know, man.
Doesn't matter to be up first.
Yes, because you'll see everyone else.
I see everybody else, and I'm calling it runner attack.
No.
Thank God.
No, you hear hustle and bustle outside the tent. Keep moving around, getting what you can only assume is prepared for the day. If you peek out, you see riders getting on their weasels, preparing to go out and adventure for the day, guard duty. Some of them bounce, some of them try some common, and obviously are mispronouncing a few words. They talk about guard and call it Gerard. Well, you can assume that they're talking about what they're needing to do for the day.
I wake up everybody else.
All right. Then, yeah, the roll doesn't matter. She wakes everyone else up after a few minutes.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh God, I'm still purple.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to change how we are. Okay, so however, about that. I'm hearing things outside of where we are now. Scared. They're talking about things that my little new Kisune self, don't understand.
Can I go up to the door and just hear what's happening outside?
Yeah, you will in fact hear, like I said, people talking about guard duty, what they're going to do throughout the day. There are some comments about you guys, otherworld fools is what they're calling you.
Rude, but not inaccurate. What are you worried about, Shay?
Just being in a different place. All.
No, that's fair. They don't seem like they're fucking mad or anything, so I think they think we're dumb. I mean, we kind of are.
Yeah, we got a +0 bonus to
+3, and I still feel stupid.
Well, after a couple of minutes of talking about how stupid you guys are, the elder walks back in with his son in tow.
Oh, was that a long rest?
Yes, everyone should have taken a long rest. Apologies.
We didn't get the leader's name or his son's name either.
Nope.
Did we? Ada is gonna be like, I'm so sorry. We never asked your name when he comes in.
Yeah, he just looks at you and he goes, I have not been gifted with a name, nor my son. Raskin is the only one who's received a name.
How do you get gifted with a name?
Normally it's passed down through a family, and we haven't needed a need for names. We name our weasels since they look so much alike that it helps them respond, but we're all very unique, so...
Well, okay then.
Should we name one of them George or Greg?
Do we? Why George?
I don't know. I was just thinking of mundane names.
George is so basic.
Greg the Kobold.
Greg the Kobold.
Strikes fear into the hearts of many.
The son and the elder basically just look at you guys and just like, if you are ready, we'll take you to see the Lich King.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
They start leading you. The son basically just goes, you're gonna want to stay close to us. It typically stays clear, but the spiders have been getting a little bit up and at them lately. And a couple of the scouts have been reporting earth elementals too.
Oh, what now?
Earth elementals. Stone creatures.
I see.
Relatively rare here, but as you guys are walking, you guys are coming up and see a giant-ass skeleton.
Pardon?
Wicked.
And by giant, I mean it's probably about 10 to 15 feet tall.
Oh.
Is it just laying there, or is it like embedded in the
It's
rock?
laying there. It's laying there. Very old.
What's that?
One of the enemies that our savior faced when he was being forced into this prison.
Can I fit a finger bone in my bag?
I don't see why not.
I think this is going to be valuable later.
Got you a phalange.
You can get
Why?
roughly like part of a finger at the very least, if not a whole finger.
Just a couple of segments.
Matter of fact, the son just looks at you and goes, what are you doing?
Just looking.
You look with your eyes, not your hands.
What if I was blind?
Are you blind?
I put the finger in my bag.
He just shakes his head and rolls his eyes as they continue walking forward. You guys do see this giant yellow stone that's chained down. They just seem to ignore it.
Chained down like it looks like it's going to float away if it wasn't.
No, it's like there's a chain and a ring around it that seems to be holding it, and it's forced into the ground. It's not moving.
Okay.
What's that?
I believe that our Lord would be better to explain that than I. And as you guys walk forward, that's when you see the rest of this. You see two knight statues, roughly about 20 feet tall, made of a dark stone, standing in front.
Is it like that stone that we found at the beginning of the cave that Ada took a piece of?
Yes, except this one's been polished and it looks like refined. It's creating a force field along this barrier here. But you are able to see in.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask.
In there is honestly a skeleton. Man in very little clothing, and what little he does have is scraps. The kobolds, specifically the elder, walks right up to the barrier and just goes, "My lord, we have guests." And the skeleton turns, looks at you guys, and starts walking towards you. And yes, that is a dragon skeleton there.
I'm kind of freaking out about that.
Yeah, same. That's a big ass fucking skeleton.
He just walks up, looks at you guys, and just goes, "Hello.
Hi.
Pardon my appearance, but I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you, and how exactly did you get here?"
It was a long and interesting story. And I think we tell them that we're Outworlders and we just appeared here.
Yeah.
Outlander.
Outland. we're
Otherworlders.
and there can only be one. Other Outworlders?
Otherworlders.
Otherworlders?
Yeah.
I mean, you're stepping on my shtick.
Too damn bad.
Calling them ferrets, like I'm trying to do something.
Too damn bad. No.
It's a symptom of my condition.
No.
Of being an asshole.
Yeah.
I've heard that that's treatable, but it's not curable.
No.
He just looks at you guys and goes, "I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of figured you were otherworlders if you're here. If otherwise, you managed to learn how to hold your breath for far too long."
Are we underwater?
No. The only other way in here is through the underground river, which leads out to the ocean.
It's a long swim, I guess.
Yeah.
They said that they wanted us to try and help you, and we're not really sure where to start.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in here a while. What kind of information do you have about what's keeping you here? You had to have noticed something. Besides the force field, I can see that. But
I have. For one, this is controlled. I'm willing to bet by a variety of different contraptions, or a password. Unfortunately, and I'm quite certain this is what it is, the otherworlder who sealed me in here wrote the password in his own tongue, because from my remembering, he had, and pardon my language, a shitty memory.
Real fast, Boyo, I'm gonna do divine sense on this lich man just while he's talking.
Okay.
Also, at the same time, I'm going to do check for traps.
Okay. Roll me an investigation, and what you get is he is, in fact, undead. He is in no way, shape, or form evil. He is... If you were... Roll me an insight, actually.
You want to give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down when you feel something?
I'm gonna use my inspiration and re-roll that.
I am also...
Thank you, that's much better.
I am also going to use my inspiration and reroll because I feel like I can do better. I can do better.
Shit.
Me and Jimmy, man, we're just... It takes us a second, but man, we're hitting the same number.
Okay.
I'm going to be able to see the name of the person who set the trap.
All right, so, first up, insight. My DC to figure out, like, what his alignment might have been was, like, 15. You know what his alignment is. He's chaotic good, and he is or at least was, a necromancy wizard.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay, so I will mind link Leo and give him, well, it's just give him that information. It just allows you to speak telepathically. I can't see into your brain or anything.
Okay.
But it's just for silent conversation. She'll just give you the information that she got, that he pings very good, if a little chaotic, but he is undead. And she'll do the same thing with the other members of the party, but she has to take an action to do it, so she's gonna be making her rounds quietly, telepathically, giving the party this information.
Jimmy, not only do you know who set the trap, apparently the hero name was Frozen Blade, because that's how it's signed. The language that it's in is Italian, and you also didn't need it because you found the off switch.
I'm gonna walk up and turn it off.
So as he's talking and he's about to explain how he thinks what he needs to do in order to be free of this, the force field shuts off.
Well, my job's done here.
And this man this lich just stops. The kobolds look at you, Jimmy. The lich looks at you. Did you just...
Yeah, there was an off switch right here. Did you guys not see it? It's right here.
It's not an off switch. It's technically it was too high for them to reach. However, it wasn't technically an off switch. It was runes that you accidentally cut in half, which caused a short circuit for it and is causing a feedback loop into the statue itself. So technically, you're overcharging the statue. If anyone casts any magic on it, it's going to explode.
So I'm looking at the elder. We good? We're good?
Elder just looks at Jimmy.
Fuck.
He's been imprisoned for over 100 years, and you managed to show up and just scratch something to get him out?
Or chow.
Like I always say, it's better to have friends than enemies.
The lich just walks over. I would greatly like to thank you. Greatly. I've been locked in that cage for far too damn long.
Well, get to stretch your bones, I guess. Enjoy life. Hi, I'm Jimmy, by the way. I'll offer my hand.
Enjoy life.
I didn't actually get your name. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Obviously, Jonathan. That's a really nice name. I knew a Jonathan growing up. Wonderful guy. Horrible with cards.
I don't know what the car is, but he's just gonna look. Do you still have the chess set? I believe I owe you a proper game.
Yes, my lord. We can do that once we get you out of this prison.
I have a quick question above the table here.
Mm-hmm.
So I see that there's a skeleton, but are there scales or teeth left on that body?
Roll me an investigation.
Would you know that they were valuable? Because I just wanted
I could assume.
For morbid curiosity.
That is... most people know that dragon parts are relatively valuable in our world.
If Leo asks that, she will turn and go, I played Elder Scrolls.
I know the bones are heavy.
I don't need all of them.
Just need a couple.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
You are going to find exactly one dragon scale, roughly the size of this. The Lich is going to see what you're doing, and he's just going to look. I apologize, I've used what bit of parts of dragon I could use in order to try and fuel myself for longer.
No, that's fine. I honestly didn't know if I'd find anything. This is enough for me. I just kind of want it.
Understandable. There is a variety of crystals throughout this cavern that need to be activated. They need to have magical energy flow through them in order to activate them, and unfortunately, none of my followers, the Elder or his children, who were really the only ones who had magical ability, had enough power to even activate them. It just needs to be magical energy. I once told the Elder back when he was younger to attempt using the stones that were being caused by my magic being seeped out into the cave itself, but unfortunately he didn't have the ability to harness that. And he tried. He tried for years.
So I know I have some magic, but I'm going to be honest, it's mostly healing magic. And considering that we're new to this world, I think it might be wise that I save that just in case. But if you need help, and she'll look at Leo because she's assuming he asked about the type of magic needed because he can do magic, and be like, if you need help, I will drop some hit point into these fucking crystals on the way out.
I mean, I believe that your Kisune companion there would be of help as well.
Of course.
Oh shit, you can do magic too?
A little bit. A little bit.
I apologize. I thought that was common knowledge for you. I didn't mean to reveal any of your secrets.
Hooves or magic, not both.
I'm just here to help in any way, shape, or form. It's just that I don't tell unless someone asks.
That's fair.
Oh, I apologize. My former partner before I died the first time was also a bard, so I can spot their magic from a mile away. I do want to say, though I greatly appreciate it, I do want you to realize I won't spread that you're the ones who released me. I don't want to put you into any kind of danger when you do escape.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. You know and we know, and that's all that's important to me.
Now, I can still do a little bit of magic, but I am significantly weakened.
Can you get back to what you were?
Just that he said that you had been getting drained the longer you were in here.
Yes, I've been drained. The prison itself was designed to draw the magic out of me till I eventually became like the skeletons here. And yes, it is possible for me to get back to that level of power. It'll require me to sacrifice some items of greater value and magical ability or creatures that, though I would hate to do it, I would need to consume what magical essence they do have.
Oh my god, he's Gale of Waterdeep. Sorry.
I'm sorry, who's Gale?
No, that was above the table.
Oh, sorry. I listen, I heard the accent and I thought that was in character.
I can't just switch it off.
He banged his god?
But no, he just, that being said, it's something I can take care of myself. I just would rather my people get out of here because I know that my power is draining, and my power is the thing. My power radiating through here is the thing that's been keeping the stronger creatures at bay. I fear that when I die, they're not going to survive. So I need to get them out of here.
People out of here too.
Realistically, opening this door is going to be the first step, if you don't mind. And he's just going to walk right past you guys, put his bony hand on this crystal, close his eyes, and you see it glow very bright and then disappear into dust. And the chains fall to the ground. It took a lot more out of me than I thought it would. All right. Oh, also, I would simply like to note that prison cell is covered with those gems and those stones that were at the beginning. There were just some, like, a bit scattered throughout. This thing is complete. It looks like a geode.
Oh. Are they charged?
Incredibly. They've been stealing his power for at least 100 years.
Magic salt?
I'm gonna take one or a couple.
Roll me a strength.
Oh, rude.
And what are you using?
I'm gonna
He's
try
got a-
to,
she
if
should
we're
have a
being
crook.
honest.
Yeah, I want to try to.
I'm not gonna get it, but I'm gonna try.
It ain't get shit.
Oh, I ain't gonna get nothing.
Oh, I ain't getting shit.
Nah,
We're all so fucking weak.
I ain't gonna get nothing. You said strength?
Strength, yeah.
Disrespectful. No.
The D&D god said disrespectfully no.
And as a matter
I
of
mean
fact,
this with the utmost disrespect.
as a matter of fact, Shay, when you're
Don't
trying
y'all start.
to get that stone,
Don't hurt me.
try
please.
to pull it off, and Jonathan walks over to see what you're doing, and your elbow goes back and knocks his arm out of its socket, and it flies back.
I'll put Humpty Dumpty back together.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and try to just pop that shit back in for him.
He just sees his arm fly back, and he just goes, damn.
I'll go up and try to pop that shit back in for him.
Very easy. It pops right back in. And he's just going like this.
This is some bullshit.
It's fine. I literally can't feel pain at this point.
Still the same, man. I'm so sorry.
I'm
Oi.
quite used to greater forms of disrespect than that. And he's just going to start walking towards the camp.
I'll follow.
How many more of these crystals are there, John?
Bare minimum, there has to be at least 3. At least.
3,
But
including this one or minus this one?
minus this one. You said how many more, not how many are there in
Yeah.
total. However, I'm sure there could be as many as 5. Anything more would just be complete overkill.
Wonderful.
So, you guys make your way back to the camp with the skeleton. The kobolds are very happy about that, the kobolds you just traveled with. And as you guys show up, it's a very much like a, oh my god, our god is back with us, holy shit, kind of reaction. People whispering and talking in hushed tones, and how is he back? He's come to save us. Maybe he came back to stop the fool. I don't know.
Someone's getting an Eldritch Blast.
He walks to the very center of the camp in front of the tent, and he just holds up his hands and he goes, many of you know me as the Lich King. My actual name is Jonathan Greyhammer. I still am, a wizard. That's all I ever was. A long time ago, your people were being tortured by a bitch of a dragon. I convinced them to save themselves and free themselves. You suffer the price because of their hope for the future, and I apologize for that. But because of these otherworlders, I have been freed, and what I hope is that we can also use this as an experience, a time to hopefully grow as a community. The first thing we need to do is find a way to open the front door. Everyone has been raised here, at the very least, brought here during the time when I was brought here. Everyone here will be helping the otherworlders, guiding them to the crystal so that we can open the door. As soon as we open it, we need to flee, and we need to set ourselves to a place so that we can grow. The Lizard Queen is still out there, and she's going to want revenge. So, we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. And this is going to mean starting our own colony. Which, at that mention, more or less all the kobolds in this cave look confused, somewhat scared, and also a little, that's never been done. We are going to be more than just a small camp. We're going to create a true colony so that we can be recognized. And it all starts today. If you wish to stay here, I will not stop you. Otherwise, you will be helping the otherworlders to open the door so that we can start this. As soon as those gates open, we are going to be heading to the base of the mountains. Now prepare yourselves. And with that, he's literally just going to walk into the tent. Basically, all the kobolds, if you don't speak Draconic, just sound confused grunts and spitting, with a little bit of phlegm thrown in there. To those of you who do speak Draconic, it's a very much, we don't do this. We've never formed a true colony before.
It's a whole change to their way of life. But I think they deserve to get out of this cave, if we're being honest. See some sunshine.
They even know what sunshine is?
Probably not.
Resurrector over there is the one who said he's the only one who knows what the sun looks like.
You see the elder walk inside of the tent. His son is literally just standing outside, trying to rein in everyone's confusion and trying to get everyone geared up to more or less help you guys open the door.
Ada's gonna go into the tent with the leader and the lich.
They're having a conversation in Draconic, and then Jonathan sees you. He goes, "I'm sorry, do you speak Draconic?"
No.
Common, Elder. Don't be rude to our guest. We were just discussing different locations where we could form the colony when we actually get out of here.
Do you have locations in mind? I'm not much help with that. We just got here, and the only place we've seen is the cave, but still curious.
There's a couple of places. Only that I can really think of is, if we had more numbers, I'd say we stay here. This would be a wonderful place in case of an invasion, as a safe room. But also, we don't really have the numbers. So I'm suggesting that we go to plains, not too far, at the base of a mountain. Give us a natural source of water and a better likelihood for growing crops, and hopefully giving us enough supplies to create a little bit better shelter. No offense, Elder, but we could use some improvement on that. I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
Jimmy's gonna walk in. What you need to have are friends. Do you have any people or
Allies.
Anyone who would side with you? Because, like you said, if you don't have the numbers to hold here, then you're not going to have the numbers to hold at the place. What you need to have are people you can call, even out the odds.
Oh, you offering?
Not particularly, but...
Unfortunately, when I decided to save the kobolds, I was technically also framed for what the Lizard Queen was doing at the time, which unfortunately resulted in the decimation of the Elven nation.
So the elves are definitely out.
Well, the surviving elves, I believe that we did try to help as many survivors as we could to the humans. But currently there's the human nation. They don't like us. They were allied with the dragons. They saw all dragons as friends, and if you crossed a dragon, you crossed them. So the dwarves typically stay out of any kind of conflict, so they don't. They also believe rumors, so they probably heard some nasty ones about me without me to defend myself for the past 100 or so years. I mean, maybe. Leonin tribe, maybe. We got along okay. The Great Mane was a friend of mine, but he's probably past since now. I'm going to be honest, I've been away for so long, I don't know what friends I currently have, and who have become enemies. Hell, they may still be calling me Ragarut.
What does that mean?
Technically, when you are reborn as a lich, you take on a new name. Unfortunately, and I mean no disrespect to this elder, he was the one who named me, so I technically have a kobold name for my lich name. So, they hear the Lich King, they say Lich King Ragarut.
Gonna look directly at the elder.
It means great protector.
That's pretty nice. That's a nice...
No, it's a wonderful name. However, it sounds horrible to anybody who doesn't know the meaning.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Hence why I still go by my living name of Jonathan Greyhound.
Jonathan. Yeah.
Though I will say I'm the Lich King if I need to use it, but I'd rather get my power back to a suitable level before I'm able to do that.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Yeah. What about any of our races? Would they help you?
Let me think. He's a drow, so your kind typically are living with the humans as well. Taters are in the Fae. You don't see a whole lot of them out here. Tanae technically are Fae as well, though I believe that you're not a true one. I believe you're a demi-human. So, you would maybe, very unlikely. They typically ally themselves with the true Kitsune. So, most likely not. And although I know technically a Kalashtar is not an elf, they typically associate primarily with elves. So yours are typically out of the question as well. So all your races are Fae or Fae adjacent, who don't like me. Undead and Fae don't really mix.
All the planning in the world won't stop us. We still need to get out of here.
That's true.
Yeah.
However, at the very least, my power is not being drained at the moment. So, I'm not on death's door in the next few years now. Well, permanent death, I should say. Anyway, if you don't mind, I would like to do some assessments as to who I have here, so make yourselves comfortable around camp. If you want to explore a bit, at least take someone with you so you don't die. I believe I named one of the people here. His name's Raskin. Should be the captain of the guard.
Oh, so you gave him his name.
Yes, it was one of the few things I could do when he was born. It was shortly before any of the battles happened. Before I realized, well, at least before my power was drained. It's the eldest son. I'm going to be honest. He's a little bit unintelligent nowadays, my lord. No offense to you, Elder, but that doesn't surprise me, considering who his father is.
No offense. Offends.
That was shady.
Remind me who beat you at chess again last week, my lord. And remind me who's beaten you every other time before that. Anyway, Raskin is more of our accomplished warriors. Hence why he was the guardian of his brother on his first day of the watch. So, I would recommend you take Raskin. He shouldn't be any trouble, just try to make sure he takes his weasel with him this time. He forgot it the last time that he went out.
So how come they can call them weasels, but oh wait, no, it's ferrets.
Strikes again.
What about stoat?
Huh?
What about stoat? Is that offensive?
My mouth shut.
All right, Ada's gonna go find Ratskin and go exploring. I guess look for some of these crystals.
All right. Well, you have a couple of ways that you could go. Where are we wanting to go?
Can I try to sense like where they've been traveling the most? Like look around and see a popular persistent path.
They've been. Give me a moment.
They get what they want.
Huh?
And if they don't, they glare at you about it.
Yep. So survival is what I was going to say. Chaos.
Okay, cool.
No, it's not an invitation. No. It's not an invitation. No.
Yes, it is. That's an invitation.
So
I don't want both of you.
Yes, you are able to determine that they have a habit of going to the left.
So over here.
So go right.
We just went right.
You just came from the right.
Go right again.
Just keep going right until you hit a circle.
Exactly.
I mean, there's an up, there's a left, there's a down.
I'm gonna go down with Ratskin.
All right.
Hey, don't forget your weasel, Ratskin. Don't forget your weasel.
I'm not gonna forget it.
Party.
All right. So who's going left? Who's going down?
I'm not gonna.
Just realized I'm still back in the thing
because I didn't relay the information.
Fair.
We all going down?
We all stay together. We split up.
No
we die.
splitting the party.
All right, gang.
Definitely
Now that we're all back
party.
together, let's split up.
So the three people that you have there, they explain that they just cleared this section of the cave, so it should be safe for travelers.
Oh,
Any
well,
crystals?
thank you.
Any crystals?
I mean, yeah, there's I think 2 down this way, somewhere.
Congratulations, you were helpful.
There's at least 1.
We'll take a look.
Raskin goes, I literally know where a majority of all the crystals are. There's only 1 that we've never been able to find.
Can I help you? Please?
So, you guys go down.
That's right, I'm out. You in front of everybody. You're on camera.
You on candid camera.
So, we're going to have options.
Split the party.
We going to the right or down?
Ratskin, which way to the first crystal?
Yeah, just lead us to the crystal. Or a
The
crystal.
one that you said you know where they all are except for 1, right?
Yeah. So, he's literally just going to show you the way.
Was it right or down?
Please and
Or
thank
left
you.
or down?
It was right.
Man, look at you go. Making rights. Boop, boop.
So, yeah, he leads you guys down. And there is yet another crystal. Surprise, surprise.
I'm gonna...
All right.
And I feel kind of tingly. And I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights.
Okay, are you trying to deactivate it?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to put magic into it.
Roll an Arcana.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, if you want to cast a spell, you can cast a spell, but if you want to deactivate it, roll an Arcana.
I only got an 8.
Yeah, that's not enough. So you try, and roll me in Acrobatics.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
There you go. You are flown about 20 feet back, but you managed to catch yourself. Don't take any damage. You just laid out on your ass.
I'm gonna give it a little. I'm gonna give it a little shot over here.
All right.
Now seeing that it can repel you. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks, Beyond 20 for that wonderful below 10 roll. I love it. I don't want anything higher than that. Why would I?
Well, the DC was 10. You realize that these kobolds have like a negative to their intelligence, right?
Oh.
I mean, I figured
That makes
it's
sense.
like neg 2 or neg 3.
Miss Lene, you received inspiration. So,
Did.
yes. So you manage to hit that. You manage to deactivate that crystal. You feel energy being sapped out of you, and it disintegrates. Now, do you have any spell slots?
No. All
No?
I have is lay on hands.
Then you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I feel so fucking tired now. Just a warning. That shit sucks.
Boop, 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 boop.
So he just goes, is this an otherworldly thing? Or is this a magical ability thing? Because we've been trying to deactivate these crystals for a minute.
I think it's magic.
Cross out the ones that you've done. Well, it actually took you guys a while to get to this one. So you're exhausted.
I should not do another crystal.
Yeah.
I'm going to toss that out there.
Tell me you don't got another one in you.
I probably could, but I think I will pass out and get very, very tired.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yes, but no.
He's just like, the other one that I know about is currently guarded by the giant spider colony that is somewhat near to the camp that we use primarily as a hunting ground. And then the other one, you might as well just be going back to the front door and loop around to hit the other one on your way out.
So we got to fight some spiders. Big ones.
Very big ones.
All right. Well, which one do you want to do first? Do you want to fight the spiders first, or do you want to do the easier one? Both have to get done.
Well, like he said, if the one is by the front door, would it be wasting time to go all the way to that one and turn it off and then have to go all the way back to fight the spiders?
Fair enough. Looks like we're fighting spiders.
How many spiders?
I mean, it's a nest, so...
So we should probably have more than just you. with us when we go
yesterday
there.
there
No
was-
offense.
Yesterday there were 17.
Yeah, we should probably have like some more people with us because I feel like that's a
These
lot of fucking spiders.
Are these spiders bigger than your weasels?
By a lot.
Are they bigger than us?
By a lot.
Okay. So they're really putting the giant into...
Have you ever tried to tame one?
Tame a spider?
Oh no, you tamed a weasel.
Well, yeah, the weasels are intelligent creatures.
Yeah, so maybe we should gather up some troops, I suppose. Some able and willing fighters to go hunting for some spiders.
I mean, we could, yeah.
Well, what do you suggest?
Doesn't matter. Let's go recruit some people.
I use instant transmission.
You guys spend a while walking back to camp
Motherfucker.
I don't hear any dice rolling for random encounters.
because as I said, they just cleared that area. So you guys will eventually get back to camp, and yeah, roll me a persuasion. Someone roll me a persuasion to see how many you can get to help you.
Well, fuck me. Jesus Christ, roll 20. Also, I have disadvantage, but let's see if I can get lower, shall we?
Who wants to see the sun?
I can, in fact, get lower. I can, actually, get lower. Fun.
So, Ada, your dad comes out a little bit.
No. Mm-mm. I refuse that.
Not to
In
that
character,
extent.
ain't no fucking way.
Not to that extent. Just like his frustration comes out.
Okay.
Not that level of oh shit. Just you try to persuade them to help themselves, and you show that you're his daughter by getting frustrated. Like, why are you not wanting to get out of here? Why do I have to convince you to do the simple thing?
And when that happens, she's just gonna walk over here and sit on a rock. Someone else talk. I shouldn't be talking. I'm just gonna go right over here. I want you to know that is absolutely offensive, considering that at level 1, she has a +5.
Yeah. No, I see all the high persuasions here.
My high stuff is in other charismatic areas.
Oh no, you got a +5 too.
Yeah.
Hi.
So, with your guys' ridiculously high persuasion, you are going to get help. You are going to get about half the camp to help you.
That's at least 6.
That is at least 6.
Correct. Good math.
Nothing.
So, that being said, we're going to call it here. You guys prepping for this combat that you're going to face with these giant spiders.
Spider fight.
Spider fight.
Kill those 8-legged freaks.
All right.
And yeah, that's where we're going to call tonight's session. So, I hope that everyone enjoyed playing today. I hope that everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope that everyone enjoyed watching. If you're watching here on Twitch, we'll be live again next week, playing at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching here on YouTube, come check us out on Twitch. Or like and subscribe, both.
Smash that like button.
Annihilate that like button.
Slice.
Yes.
Obliterate it.
Slice that like button.
And if you want to see us live, come to my Twitch, Boyo Beneath, and see these wonderful people that I am going to tag in every single stream title and description to make sure that they're getting the wonderful credits they deserve while for playing today. So,
Oh,
Much
thank you
love.
for not just farming us for content.
For what a gentleman.
It's almost like care.
but I hate you guys. But I hope everyone has a wonderful night, and we will be seeing you again soon. Have a good night, my babes. Bye-bye.